Hello, my name is Sensei Alex Kalkio, and I'm a teacher in the Bright Dawn Center of Oneness Buddhism. I'm also the author of the Buddhist blog, The Same Old Zen. Today, I will be talking about right mindfulness and how it can help us stop doing things that cause us harm. But before I get into that, I'd like to tell a little story. So, earlier this week, I was speaking with a student who was dealing with a lot of anger and frustration in her life. And I won't go into details, but long story short, she had a friend who had a Twitter account. And when she did not agree with what this person was posting on Twitter. So if she read the tweets in the morning, it would ruin her day. If she read them in the evening, she couldn't sleep at night. And she came to me asking for a teaching about what to do about this. So I asked her a very simple question. What would happen if you stopped visiting this Twitter account? If you didn't read these tweets? And she thought about it for a moment, and she realized that her life would be a lot calmer and a lot more peaceful if she didn't subject herself to this mental torture several times a day. So that was the solution. Don't visit this Twitter profile anymore. No long, complicated mantras, no extended meditations, just a very simple action that anyone can do. And for some of you watching this, that may seem like a very simple or obvious solution, and it is, but I find that a lot of times with Buddhist teachings, they are somewhat simple and obvious because we get so caught up in our own mental habits that we don't stop to think about what we're doing or the consequences of our actions. We just go along for the ride and feel whatever we feel. And that's why right mindfulness is so important, which is a tenet of the Noble Eightfold Path of Buddhism, which, in very simple terms, right mindfulness is just paying attention to what we're doing, paying attention to the consequences of what we're doing, and deciding if what we're doing helps other people or ourselves, if it hurts other people or ourselves, and more importantly, is it in keeping with the Buddha Dharma? And if it's not, we stop doing that thing. Now, sometimes this is impossible. Maybe we have a difficult neighbor or a difficult job that we can't get away from. And in those instances, we have to practice acceptance, which I've talked about in previous videos. But assuming that we can stop doing the things that cause harm to ourselves or others, we most definitely should. And right mindfulness allows us to do that. But it also allows us to do something else. We can identify the things that cause us great joy. And we can try to do those things more. So we stop doing the things that hurt us, we do more of the things that help us, and our lives become better as a result. So for example, I really enjoy gardening and riding my bike. So after I finish this talk, I'm going to look at my plants, maybe mist a couple of them because they like humidity. And after that, I'll go for a bike ride, take advantage of some of the sunlight we still have before the day ends. So that's the talk for today. I hope it was helpful. If you'd like to read some articles that I've written on Buddhist practice, you can do that at my blog, The Same Old Zen, which can be found at sameoldzen.blogspot.com. I'll include the URL in the description below. You can also email me at sameoldzen@gmail.com if you'd like to discuss today's talk further. And of course, if you're watching on YouTube, please don't forget to subscribe. That way, you'll be notified when I post talks in the future. If you're watching on either Facebook or Twitter, don't forget to share. That way we can all continue learning together. So, thanks again for watching. Amitabha. And until next time.